Is streaming important for an artist or record label? In this video, I chat to Robbie Rivera and get his take on it. Let's dive in. Hey, it's Grahame from Defected Transmission, and today on the Big Question series, I'm joined by Robbie Rivera. Robbie's been around the scene for a good 25 years. The Miami-based producer has run some of the biggest house labels around, and today I welcome him on Big Question series to talk about streaming and streaming for artists and labels. If you've not visited our channel before, we're Defected Transmission are creating content to get you further as DJs in the music industry. I'm Grahame Farmer. I've been in the music industry for 15 years. I run Defected Transmission. We also run a record label called Shanghai. I also co-founded a radio station, Defected Transmission Radio. Defected Transmission, if you don't know, is a music platform. We write about dance music in all of its forms. Our podcast has been running for the last 11 years, and we absolutely love dance music. For the last 2 years, we've been talking about how to get you further as artists, and speaking to some of the biggest DJs and industry heads around to get you valuable information to get you further in this music industry. If you like this content, please drop us a comment below. It really does mean the world to us, especially if you put the word because it really does annoy me up the world, that word I say it a lot. I'm sure you've noticed I say it a lot. If you think I say it a lot, please drop the word below. It drives me up the wall. If you like this content, please drop us a comment below and tell us what you do and what you don't like. Please subscribe, share it with your friends, all that jazz. It does mean the world to us. And let's dive into this content now and speak to Robbie Rivera, get his thoughts on streaming. Let's go.
Hey Graham, what's up? This is Robbie Rivera. Thank you for having me on Defected Transmission. To answer the big question, is streaming important for an artist and for a record label? It is extremely important. So many people listen to music on their phones, on their Bluetooth speakers in their homes, in their cars, everywhere. So the chances are somebody will be listening to your music somewhere on their phone than in a club. When you go play in a club, you got 500 people, 1,000 people, or in a festival, yeah, your song will get played, but will get mixed right away, or only get 2 minutes played, or whatever. More people are gonna be listening to your music if you are streaming it on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, or wherever you wanna stream your music. So you have to put your music up there. I've seen my numbers and the artists on Juicy Music, their streaming numbers go up. Even if you are streaming 25,000 streams, you know, per streaming platform, you're gonna make a few extra bucks. It is very difficult to make money on music. I'm messing up. Let's do it again. I guess you can cut on this. It is quite difficult to make money from music sometimes, and streaming has made it a bit easier because, well, a lot of people listen to music this way. So yes, please, people, put your music on streaming and also edit it. Do not put the extended mix on Spotify or Apple Music because, you know, the average listener is driving and they start hearing the intro and boom, they just change it to another track. And you've noticed that a lot of producers are producing tracks very short, you know, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, even 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And this is because the demand of streaming and, of course, ADD, people that are listening to music, you know, right away. And if it's too long, they just go to the next one. But don't let that affect the way you produce music. Do it your own way, be original, but always include that edit for streaming. It's something you have to do. And numbers wise, if you get to 1 million streams, say you get to 1 million streams, you know, you'll make about $4,000. It's not huge, but hey, it's better than $100 or $200 from, you know, download sales. Either way, I highly recommend it to do streaming. There's a lot of ways for you to pitch. Spotify, for example, if you use Spotify for artists, go there, submit your song to all the playlist curators. It's very easy. It takes you like 3 minutes less. Do it. All artists that are verified, it's easy to get verified as long as you have a few songs up there. I feel like I work for Spotify. Anyways, that's it. I could talk for hours about this, but I gotta go. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, guys, it's time for me to ask you a question. The question is, what does a manager do?
Thanks again for joining us on The Big Question. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again to Robbie for sharing his knowledge with us. Again, if you'd like this content, please share it. Please drop us a comment below. Tell us what you do like. Even if it is the word I know I say it a lot and I'm very sorry, but I'm trying to get rid of them. But yeah, me below. I'll see you again next week. I'm Grahame Farmer. See you soon. Bye.